I have just accomplished something that has taken me 20 years, and that is seeing the final Star Wars movie that I had not yet seen in theaters, in the theater. When I saw that this was coming back for the 20th anniversary, I put it on my calendar and I told everybody, and I started plotting and scheming which of my children I was going to bring with me. Or if I should, because this movie has a lot of crazy stuff, including Dooku getting Dooku'd, younglings getting, and Anakin getting burned alive. So I decided to bring my 9-year-old son and not my 6-year-old daughter, and not any, of course, any younger kids. And that may have proven not a good idea, because I mean, it's pretty rough. Like, there was definitely some close your eyes parts. There's some parts where I'm like, you don't look at this. Don't look at what's happening to these younglings, even though it is just implied. Or don't look at this guy's face getting burned by fire from lava. But there's also him covering his eyes. I do not think he liked how the Emperor looked after his encounter with Mace Windu, or how he sounded. And then also just the montage of Order 66, I think, was rough for him. But I was so grateful to watch this last Star Wars movie that I had never caught in theaters, because I was on a religious excursion in 2005 and I was not watching movies uh, at all or in theaters. And so I did not watch this movie. So anything from 2005 and a little bit of 4 and a little bit of 6, I didn't watch in theaters, so I've had to catch up on them. Anyway, so I just thought that that opportunity had passed and I would catch it on Blu-ray and 4K, and so I was so excited to see the 20th anniversary, and I was so touched to bring my 9-year-old son with me, even though he may be forever traumatized and have nightmares. Sorry about that. But how was the 20th anniversary of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, in theaters? Question mark. How was it? I'll tell you what. It was amazing. This movie holds up. It is really, really good. I mean, there's still like the memes will propel this movie into the next century, but it is so awesome, so entertaining. The music is among John Williams' absolute best. And like, I always tell people, you have to watch this movie and the prequels in general almost like it's a didactic stage play instead of like a normal movie. You almost have to watch these movies a little bit differently. And once you kind of switch your brain, they become incredibly moving. Like, Anakin's transition to the dark side is like heartbreaking. So even though this movie has lines like, your love has blinded you, or no, it's because I'm so in love with you, just like back and forth, we're just like, this is really bad. But it also has scenes like in the opera house, as they say, where Palpatine is gradually manipulating Anakin, to leading Anakin on for Anakin to ask him if he can learn this power, right? And then Palpatine can look at the screen and be like, not from a Jedi. But before I talk any more about the actual movie, there's something that I didn't realize that would be there, and that is an introduction to the 20th anniversary by Hayden Christensen, recorded recently. And honestly, if I would have known that was coming, I probably would have had my phone out and may have, or may have not have accidentally recorded that. Um, it was awesome. He's just like, welcome to the 20th anniversary. You're gonna see this on the big screen. You get to see me and Ewan, and like, he's just going on, and then he's like, okay, let's get the movie started, because this is where the fun begins. And I was just like, yes, he said the thing. But just an awesome, tragic movie. And I still stand by my decision of my favorite Star Wars prequel is actually Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. That came out at a perfect time for me, and I watched it over and over in theaters. And to me, that's the most Star Warsy one that has like the most magic in it. Like, this is dark and epic and has amazing action and special effects, but Episode 1 to me just feels so Star Wars. And it's like, this is tragic. This is kind of a downer. Episode 1 is so like exciting and uplifting. But my goodness, this is so dark and so violent. Okay, a quick note on the special features on this thing. If you have not listened to the 2 commentaries on each of the original 6 Star Wars movies, they are some of the best audio commentaries I've ever heard. Incredible. Well, I don't know what else to say. If you haven't seen Revenge of the Sith in theaters, go see it. It's only a few more days left. If you have seen it, it's been 20 years. Go see it again. I kind of want to go again, I'm not going to lie. But I have a lot of kids and a lot of stuff to do, so probably not. The special effects held up pretty much as good as any movie nowadays. Like there's a few parts where you can kind of see the seams that someone's in front of like a blue screen or something. But I mean, it holds up. Well, what is your favorite Star Wars prequel? And are you going to go see Revenge of the Sith for its 20-year anniversary in theaters? It was so refreshing after the onslaught of Disney Star Wars to get back to seeing the magic of Star Wars in theaters. But I had such a magical time with my 9-year-old son, and I think he's going to have nightmares or be traumatized or not. But this is so now he's seen 1 through 9, not in theaters, but he's seen them. The only Star Wars movie he now hasn't seen is Solo, maybe the Clone Wars computer animated movie. Anyway, I loved watching this with him and just whispering back and forth, pointing out cameos and things to him, and then just us kind of whispering back and forth during the movie. I absolutely loved it, and we'll cherish that memory. Hopefully it doesn't give him nightmares. And our theater was actually pretty full, and it was fun hearing people cheering and laughing. And I definitely did both of those things as well. I found myself laughing at a lot of the parts that some of the most famous prequel memes have come from. All right, well, Revenge of the Sith in theaters was magical. Let me know what you think. We'll see you on the next one.